Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. In this video, really only a focus on the shorter time frame. If you like to see a little bit more context, feel free to check out yesterday's video. We are dealing here with a situation in which Ethereum has formed a three-wave move to the upside of yesterday's low. So this could be a B wave, which will result in a C wave to the downside. Retracement-wise, this B wave highlighted in the white with the white B there, it has pulled just above or ended just above the 78.6 retracement. So it never got a sustained break above the 78.6 retracement at 1885. That is still acceptable for a B wave here. And it could now head down in a C wave. However, the move down looks corrective, and therefore I've added a support area to indicate what is the point of failure for Ethereum. Because as you might know, we need 5 waves up. We always need a 5-wave move to the upside to indicate a trend has shifted. So at the moment we have 3 waves up, so it can easily be the white wave count. However, if Ethereum can now hold a 4th wave, which would go down to 1849, so it needs to avoid a sustained break below 1849, then it can give us a 5th wave up in a possible breakout pattern. However, after these 5 waves, it would be expected then for Ethereum to still come down, because what could it be? I mean, if we get 5 waves up, what is the possibility? Let me just move that back. So if we have 5 waves up, it could be a larger wave 1, but for that we need 5 waves. If we don't have 5 waves, it is uncertain. It could be bearish, there's a lot of uncertainty then. But if we have 5 waves up, this could form a wave 1. Then we could get a larger ABC correction down, for which I will provide support areas as well, where I believe the price has a chance to turn around. Then this would be a wave 2. We could then rally in a 3rd wave. This would be interesting, this move up. Then we could get another 4th wave and another 5th wave. And if we get these 5 waves, we have even more confirmation that Ethereum may have bottomed already down here. And if we then get an ABC correction down again, then this is a larger wave 2, because all of these 5 waves form a larger wave 1. This will be a larger wave 2, would be another support area will be provided, and then we can rally in the 3rd wave of a 3rd wave. That would be really bullish. So again, as you can see, this setup can send us to much higher prices. However, it needs to prove it first, because first of all, what can happen is, first of all, we can lose 1849 and it's a failure. I would have to consider it a failure, a failure to create an impulse, because any sustained break below the 50% retracement is not really bullish or positive for this setup. However, if we get 5 waves, what else could it be? It could be that these 5 waves form a larger A wave. We come down in a B wave. Again, we can still trade it as a 1-2 setup, and we could rally in a C wave. And this would reset this B wave, because then we have only 3 waves. If after these 3 waves we cannot hold a 4th and a 5th, as I've just shown you, this is going to break down again. And then all we have is what I told you yesterday, basically a reset of the B wave, and we could continue with that C wave later. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Just because we have 5 waves up, it's still too small given the context. But if we have 5 waves up, we can wait for a 3-wave pullback, for example, trade it for a 5-wave up. At least that's what probably I will do. I can't give you any recommendation because this is still very choppy and not yet a confirmation that we've bottomed. I mean, we haven't even got the 5 waves up, right? We need these 5 waves up, and we can look for 3 waves down. That will be another setup to send us higher. Okay, so very, very important. This could still be part of a larger 3-wave move. And it is easier to spot here a failure than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin actually has formed 5 waves up overnight. At least I can count it like that. So Bitcoin has a big chance, in my opinion, to create an upside setup here. But we also need to be aware that Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin for the last few days. So I don't know, maybe someone is lying here. But this is sort of, the situation. So what I'm waiting for today and what I'm watching for today is, can Ethereum hold this support area? A break below 1849 will be a first strong signal that this is going to break down, and possibly for a retest here of this area down here around 1800. Be aware what we're looking at here is just the micro level. Really, we came down in the last few days, we moved up in the last few days. If you zoom out, nothing has happened. Nobody has missed anything because we're literally where we were a few days ago. Okay, it's crazy. I had a lot of emotional comments yesterday in the comment section. Even though nothing happened, we're basically in the range in which we have been for like 4 weeks. Okay, so nothing. Please, guys, always take the perspective into account. Don't lose sight of the perspective just because Bitcoin does what it's doing all the time, which is an intraday move of 5 to 10%. Yeah, there's nothing crazy about it. And always bear in mind, you can't trade everything. Everybody's going to miss some moves. If you didn't have a trade open yesterday, you're always missing moves every day. Nobody can trade all 1,000 cryptocurrencies. I mean, there's more than 1,000. Yeah, nobody can trade thousands of cryptocurrencies every day. So feel free and free yourself from that mindset that you are missing trades, because you are missing trades every single minute. You're missing trades. Yeah, there's hundreds of opportunities every single day. That's just something I wish could sink into everybody, because this idea that you're missing anything, of course you're missing anything. You know, you're missing everything all the time at different markets of the world. You're missing trades, so it's not a big deal. And also nothing happened really if you zoom out. So yeah, anybody who didn't enter there yesterday in support or close to support, you know, you haven't missed anything, right? There's just a new opportunity every day. But yeah, it's the idea not to panic over just typical choppy movement, right? And that's the problem, because this chop is setting people up for failure. Okay, if you're over positioned, over leveraged or whatever. But yeah, we've been talking about that all the time. Be aware that Ethereum hasn't even made a higher high. Yeah, it has just made a lower high. Showed you yesterday that this could also be an Elliott Wave triangle, which could break down. But then we talk about basically a very similar structure to how I have it on the chart already. Here to the downside. So what I have on the chart now is this orange structure, which could send us higher in the alt circle B. Maybe I'll make that orange as well, just to highlight this belongs together. 5 waves up, then we need to have 3 waves down, and it could send us higher in another wave up in alternate circle B, maybe to around $2,000. But I'm observing that, first of all, objective for the bulls today needs to be to hold the orange support area. Alright, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.